Hello everybody! Merry Christmas! I hope you had the best time and a Happy New Year to you all. What will 2019 bring to all of us? Hopefully love and joy and happiness and money and wealth and power and... that took a dark turn. So every year that I've had this YouTube channel, at the end of the year I have looked back at kind of the achievements and the goals I set and whether or not I managed to kind of achieve them and finish and do and practice and whatever the various goals may be. So if you want to have a go and have a look at last year's video, I'll put the link in the description below, but you'll get the gist because essentially I'm going to be looking back at the goals I set for 2018 and see whether or not I actually achieved them. So let's just crack right on. What was the first goal I set myself in 2018? So my main goal, number one, was to get a 2-1 in my degree. I managed to do that. Like, I can't actually believe it because I really struggled with my third year because it was really actually quite difficult, to be honest with you. And dissertation is 10,000 words long and I had to do that along the whole year along with all my other modules, and I even managed to get a first in one of my modules as well. So I got a 2-1 overall and I graduated in June with my 2-1 degree. So I'm a fully fledged BA honours student, ex-student, with a 2-1 degree in history, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy that I actually managed to do it. And here is the proof. Hannah Montgomery, Bachelor of Arts in History, 2nd class honours, upper division. A 2-1, and here I am. Looking very jazzy with my little hat and my little scroll. And I did it! I got a 2-1! University is finished. And now into the big wide world. Well done. First goal complete. So goal number 2 was to be able to do eyeliner. It doesn't sound like a very important goal, but I've always wanted to be able to do makeup better than I can at the moment, because I think it's almost art. It's almost an art form, especially people who are absolutely amazing at it. And it's just magical, really. I'd love to be able to do it properly, so I'm starting small. So yes, I have been practicing doing winged eyeliner regularly. I'm not brilliant at it still, but I'm so much better than I was this time last year. So I would say I'm still going with that goal. I will still continue until I'm an absolute boss at eyeliner, but at the moment I'm very happy with my progress so far. Number 3, ukulele, to keep playing it. I have done that, yes. I don't play it as regularly as I'd like to, as at the moment I'm working pretty much full-time, 10 till 5, Monday to Friday, just in the old job that I used to have before I left university. I didn't really want to go back into that period of my life as I was quite down about kind of taking a step back, it felt for me, but now I'm feeling a lot happier with it because it's a means to an end. I'm getting the money and I'm hoping to find a new job this year. So aside from that, I haven't had a lot of time to kind of do my hobbies, hence why my YouTube videos have been a little bit more sporadic over the last kind of month and a half, 2 months. So being incredibly busy during the week now, and at the weekends I am seeing my boyfriend. I now don't have too much time to practice the ukulele, but I'm still loving it. I still do play when I can, and the main goal that I set myself for 2018 was to learn how to finger pluck, which was, it's instead of strumming, it's just do-do-do-do-do-do. I've practiced a little bit more. I'm still not brilliant at it. Again, I need to dedicate some more time to that in 2019 to try and achieve that goal. But there is definite improvement from the beginning of 2018, so that's all you can hope for. With things like a musical instrument, you need practice, so I will keep practicing as much as I can in 2019. So my next goal, this is probably the longest goal, so saddle yourself up. Number 4 was to travel Europe, and I did that. I had the time of my life. I actually didn't do as much as I had hoped, and that was due to me having to come back quite a lot more than I was expecting to. So like 3 or 4 people in my life got married this year, so I had to come back for that because weddings are just the best things. Really do love a wedding. So I came back for those. I also had to come back for my graduation, which was obviously very important to get my degree and finish with university on a high. I also ended up doing my summer show as well, which I wasn't expecting to do. I don't know if you saw any of my Instagram posts. If you don't follow me on Instagram, do feel free. All my links are always in the description below. But I was a Singapore stoat in Wind in the Willows. I actually won an award this year for that. So that was very nice to have your achievements kind of recognised. But that was kind of 2, 3, 4 weeks solidly over July and August. And then the big one, I fell in love. I fell in love. So I met my boyfriend in the summer. We were kind of dating for a couple of months, so like that kind of didn't tie me down massively because obviously it was early days, seeing how it went, and then yeah, he asked me to be his girlfriend, so things got a little bit more serious, and I thought I would rather be in London just to be spending time with him because he's wonderful. He's a really nice guy. So my 2018 goal was to visit the following countries. France. I unfortunately only visited Calais, but the main place I really want to visit in France is of course Paris. I've never been, I speak French and I've never been to Paris, it just doesn't make any sense. But it's very romantic, so that guy I was just mentioning, hint, 2019, hint. Germany. I went to Bremen in January and I met Dominic for the first time and I've made a lifelong friend in him, so totally worth visiting Bremen. I really loved it. It was a lovely city as well and I've made a great friend. I also visited Berlin twice because I loved it that much. I could have gone to any other city that I wanted to visit and yet I went back to Berlin because it was just the best place. Anna, who I met on Interpals and visited me in London a few years back, hosted me, essentially took me everywhere with her, took me to parties, took me to bars and clubs, and Berlin is my favourite place in the whole world as a result. We had the best time and I will be back in 2019 for sure. I'm going to try and visit maybe 3 to 4 times a year if I can, which is so much, but we'll see. See how much money and holiday I get off before making that promise. Austria, yes, I went to Salzburg, which was beautiful. It wasn't somewhere I'd actually kind of thought about before. I knew that I wanted to go and visit the Berchtesgaden, which is actually in Munich, so Germany and not Austria. But it's so close, which I didn't realise, and we went and did an amazing tour of the Eagle's Nest and the Berchtesgaden and Hitler's, well, the site of Hitler's old home in Munich, which was the Berghof, and it was amazing. For a historian who studied Nazi Germany, it was a fantastically historical and educational trip, and I really recommend going to Salzburg for anybody who's interested in not only that kind of history but also the most breathtaking scenery. The Alps, the Bavarian Alps, are just wow. Vienna, I want to go and visit. That is next on the list for me. Vienna, for sure, for the next trip away. So the places I didn't visit were Hungary, the Czech Republic and Slovakia, but I do plan to visit at some point, so look out for those vlogs if I go in 2019. Amsterdam, I didn't go back to Amsterdam because I've been there 5 times already. I just wanted to go back because it used to be a really special place to me, and it is still special, but things have changed for me, so I don't know whether or not I'd go back to Amsterdam anytime soon. But we'll see, one day maybe. I did go to Poland, I went to Krakow, so there is still an Auschwitz vlog to come. I'm just kind of waiting for all the kind of happy festivities to get over with so that we can then have quite a sombre vlog one week and then go back to kind of my normal content. I also went to Dublin, which was lovely. I went with Sergio and Dominic from Get Germanised and we had a great trip until I got really sick and had to go home early. That part wasn't great. Poland I loved for the history and the vodka. Polish vodka is really good. There were so many different types. I loved it. And Dublin for the music and the accents. I love myself an Irish accent, so I do, honestly. And the last part of the Travel Europe goal for 2018 was to be in Germany for the Christmas markets. Unfortunately, I couldn't. And this is due to, as I was saying earlier, me taking my old part-time job back, but it now becoming full-time. Unfortunately, as it's in retail, as most people know, retail at Christmas time is the busiest time, so they don't let us have any time off in December at all, so there was no way I could go to the Christmas markets. But maybe next year, that could be a 2019 goal, essentially, maybe go to the Christmas markets, hopefully, because I really do want to go. And the last goal I had, number 5, was to vlog the majority of my trip around Europe. I actually did do that. I was quite proud of how much I actually managed to record. The only city that I didn't vlog was Salzburg, and that's because I was with my mum, my dad, my cousin, my aunt and uncle, so it was more of a bit of a family trip as opposed to all the others where I was either by myself or visiting a friend or being with a friend, and none of those people minded being filmed. I'm sure my family wouldn't have minded, but I just thought I'll just enjoy it for the moment. But I will definitely go back to Salzburg one day for sure, because the beauty of that place is just unparalleled. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. So I'll vlog that time when I go. But yes, I'm very proud that I made all of those videos for you guys, and also for me. Like, a lot of the videos I make are with you guys in mind, because I obviously want to create content that people will enjoy, but also they're for my memories to look back on in years to come and think I had such a good summer in 2018, I really did. And I'm so proud of everything I've achieved this year. It's been a great year, it really has. So now we have my goals for 2019. Oh, what are the goals going to be, Hannah? Oh, I'm glad that you asked. Some of them are quite similar. So number one, uke plucking, my ukulele plucking. I didn't spend enough time on that this year, so that is going to be my main kind of creative goal to achieve, will be to be a lot better at finger plucking by the end of next year. Number two, I have recently bought a keyboard. It's actually behind the camera. I'm looking at it like, can you see? You guys can see that, right? But I've bought a keyboard, so I'm going to try and learn a bit of the piano as well. So there's two creative goals. Hopefully by the end of 2019 I'll be a lot better at playing both instruments than I am currently. Number three, a big one, is to move out. I've lived away once before for 1 year, and the rent was just too expensive for me because I was only working part-time, whereas now I'm hoping with this full-time job I'm working at currently, I'm earning enough, and then hopefully I'll have another job at some point in 2019, in this year, that I will be able to afford an even nicer place. So hopefully by the end of 2019, when I do the "What is 2019 done for me" video, I won't be here. Or if I've got this background, I at least won't be on this sofa. I'll be somewhere else. Number four, new job. That is the most important of all of them. I applied for so many jobs from October to December, nothing. Everyone I got rejected for I just didn't hear back for, and all the big companies I was approaching were saying, sorry, we don't hire until the new year, which is really, really unhelpful. So it is now the new year, so I'm going to give it a couple of weeks, let everyone kind of put up their recruiting stuff, and then hopefully by the end of 2019, if I don't have another job, then I'm probably never going to get another job in my life. I'm just going to be stuck in the one I am in now for the rest of time. Please no. Number five, I want to learn to dance. I've got two left feet, as we say in the UK. I don't know if that's an expression in Germany, let me know. I've got two left feet, I can't dance very well at all, and I've always loved watching Strictly Come Dancing and like ballroom dancing, and it's just also elegant. And luckily now I'm with a man who shares those kind of passions and has agreed, if I want to, which I do, to go and learn how to dance together. So hopefully, again, by the end of 2019, I will be a lot better at dancing than I am currently. It'd be great. Number six, kind of relates to the eyeliner thing I was talking about earlier. Want to get a lot better at makeup, not just eyeliner. I'd like to get better at kind of contouring. I'm sorry if this is going over all of the males' heads, but the few female subscribers I have should know what I'm talking about. I just want to get better at makeup in general, contouring, eyeshadow, eyeliner, and just be able to do more dramatic looks than I can do currently. So hopefully at the end of next year's video I'll be all like, ooh, oh, aren't I beautiful? Yes. And finally, number seven is hopefully to have 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. I don't know if that's quite a big ask, I guess so. I mean, I'm nearly at 3,000-ish, close-ish, and I managed to get 1,000 subscribers in about a month at the beginning of 2018, and then it's slowly grown for the rest of 2018. So I've managed to get kind of 3,000 subscribers in a year, so maybe 2,000 next year in 2019, so maybe by the end of 2019, 5,000, that'd be nice. If you guys could help me out in any way, e.g. share my videos with people you think that might like them, or tell your friends, that would be great, very helpful. But yeah, I've got a little while, got a whole year to kind of gain another 2,000 subscribers. It might not happen, it won't be the end of the world if it doesn't. I'm very happy with the lovely community that we've built up now, but, well, it's good to dream, isn't it? So that is the end of the 2018 roundup and the 2019 goals. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a wonderful year on YouTube, probably the best year I've had so far, definitely the best year I've had so far. I made amazing videos with Dominic on Get Germanised, which kind of kick-started my channel, and I've also created content that I enjoy making instead of just putting out stuff that I think that will suit an audience or will attract more subscribers. I've done stuff that I enjoy doing and that you guys seem to enjoy as well. I think we found a happy balance of kind of the topics that you guys enjoy and I like talking about and making. So do let me know if there's any other videos you want filmed and I shall consider them. I'm doing a Q&A video very, very soon. So if you have any questions at all, do leave them in the comments below and I shall try and answer them in the next video, which should hopefully be the Q&A one. If not, it'll be around in the next few weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year to you all. Bye!